Boom. Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day today. Here is your daily Bitcoin touch point. To stick around until the end regarding my final thoughts on what we should expect to see in the short term. Now, as a reminder, this is never, ever, ever financial advice. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Every little bit helps there, folks. We got Lance. Well, he's on hiatus now. We had to have him cover for us because we came down with the flu and all sorts of other nasty bugs. But we're back, folks, and man, what a interesting month it has been in the crypto space. Now, getting right into it, let's start off with the fear and greed and take a look at it here, folks. As always, we want to. We always want to pay attention to this because we do have this is kind of the sentiment overall in the market. And yesterday, the fear and greed was running around 79 mark, and today it is no different. Now, Bitcoin is continuing to consolidate as we go sideways in the charts, and we'll be talking about that in a little bit. But no change for today as we are running at 79, which is the top end of greed. So, moving right along here, folks, let me go ahead and pull up the ETFs. Well, we are now paying attention to the ETFs because of all that they are putting into the market now, just dumping money in. We have significant inflows. However, yesterday was a little bit different than what we're used to. There was some significant inflows, 165, that's 165 million from BlackRock there, but Grayscale, as per the norm, they're continuing with their outflows, and they had 302 million going out the door yesterday. Net for us was negative 85 million in the red. So definitely want to continue to pay attention to that there, folks. Let's go ahead and pull up the heat map here. Take a look at the heat map. You're going to see we had some pretty significant price action over the past 48 hours. And this is another one of those things you're definitely going to want to pay attention to because the market makers typically follow the liquidation. And, well, today should be no different. I can tell you, though, over the past 48 hours, we've seen both the longs and the shorts completely wiped out. And now we're starting off with a clean slate, so to speak. In the near term, you have shorts starting to consolidate roughly around the 66,000 mark. And you have another cluster of those folks hanging out just above the, well, call it 66.5, 66.6. The longs are starting to regroup just below the 65,000 mark. So these are the levels that you're going to want to pay attention to in the short term today. Now, let's pull up the charts and let's take a look at this here. Um, at the time of this recording, we're running right around the 65 500, 65 600 levels. Now, RSI in the 4 hour, and this is what we're looking at, is well, running real low. So we have the RSI levels running around the 30 mark, and looks like we may dip a little bit lower. But let's take a look at the daily and also the weekly. Take a look at the daily. We're right in the middle here, and we have some leeway in both directions. But let's take a look at the weekly, and we'll see that we are overheated still here, folks. Just about just over the 70 mark, running around 73-ish and counting. Now, let's pull back up the 4 hour. All indicators right now at the moment are looking at a potential retrace up unless we continue to drop below this 30 mark in the near term and then bounce up. I suspect what we'll see here throughout the near term as the markets come online is a bounce down and then a retrace back up. We start to see the indicators follow the market. So, final thoughts here, folks. Let's take a look. I do feel like in the near term, I suspect we're going to see a bounce from here. However, that will really depend on how the ETFs are doing today. And As with the market lately, it's following the ETF action. So while technicals are important to understand, and it really is because it talks about the possible outcomes, the ETFs still control the board and the overall sentiment in the market. So I will say I'm excited for what's to come in Bitcoin, and we have the halving only a few weeks away, folks. So we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we're going to go ahead and jump back on this horse. So you're going to see a lot more of me in the future. Thanks for watching, folks. We will see you next time, and as always, we will be right back.